So in the previous class we have discussed introduction to human reproduction, types of reproduction and all. So in today's class we are going to study male reproductive system in human. Okay. So this diagram is very important for the examination point of view, and the beauty of biology is these diagrams are self-explanatory. If you practice the diagram, if you remember these labels, you can understand the things, the mechanism very easily. Okay. So all of you be prepared that you need to draw the diagram properly and remember the parts. In the male reproductive system, there are mainly 4 parts. Okay. And these 4 parts I have listed here. The pair of testes. The next is accessory duct, next is accessory gland, and the last is external genitalia. Pair of testes is called as primary sex organ because in the previous class I have told you the gametogenesis is the first step of reproduction, gamete formation. So in male, what is the gamete? Which is the gamete? Sperm is the male gamete. So the sperm formation takes place in testes. Not only sperm but also the male hormone androgen also takes place in the testes. And remember, there are a pair of testes. They are 2 in number, 1 and 2. These 2 are the testes. Okay, a pair of testes which is called as primary sex organ. That doesn't mean the rest of the parts are not necessary or not important. These are also equally important, but these 3 parts, the external duct, the external glands, these are the glands, these are the ducts, and external genitalia. These 3 parts are called as secondary sex organs, and this is primary sex organ. Why we call the testes as primary? Because the male gamete, that is sperm formation, takes place in the testes. We will study one by one in detail. Let us study testes. Okay. Testes is the primary sex organ, I told you. Now, they are 2 in number. This is 1 and this is 2. So, the testes are placed slightly away from the body. Away from the body means in the extra abdominal cavity or the extra pelvic region. If this is the penis, then the testes are placed 2 in number. These are testes are placed in the sac-like structure, a pouch-like structure, and this is called as scrotal sac or scrotum. What is the importance of the scrotum? Why these testes are placed away from the body, slightly in the extra abdominal region? Because it maintains the temperature. Which is required for spermatogenesis. So in the previous class I told you genesis means formation, gametogenesis, gamete formation, spermatogenesis, sperm formation. Okay, I told you in the testes the formation of sperm takes place. So to maintain the temperature for spermatogenesis, whatever temperature is required to form the sperm is slightly away, that is 2 degrees less than the body temperature. Okay. So which temperature is required for sperm production, sperm formation is 2 degrees less than the body temperature. So this sac-like structure that called scrotum maintains the temperature. It gives the temperature which is required for the gametogenesis. What is mean by gametogenesis? Spermatogenesis. What is mean by spermatogenesis? Formation of sperm. Now, when you take the testes, in the testes there are compartments. Okay. around 250 compartments which are called as testicular. See, in the testes I have shown you with the white color, and these compartments are called as testicular lobule. Okay, testicular lobule. In each compartment there is one to three seminiferous tubule. Okay, nothing complicated here. Okay, keep it simple. In testes, when you take a testis, there are many compartments like rooms. Many compartments are there. In each compartment there are 1 to 3 tightly highly coiled tubules, tube-like structures are there. These are called as seminiferous tubule. Seminiferous tubule. Highly tightly coiled seminiferous tubule. So these 250 compartments, I mean to say around 250 compartments are called as testicular lobules. Where these testicular lobules are present? They are present in the testes. In the testes, the testicular lobules are present. In each compartment, what is present? 1 to 3 highly coiled seminiferous tubules are there. So in the seminiferous tubules, okay, I'll write it here. So in testes there are around 250 compartments. Compartment means rooms. Okay, compartments are present, and these compartments are nothing but testicular lobule. Okay, in each testicular lobule there are, see, in each testicular lobule there are 1 to 3 highly coiled, tightly packed tubules are there. Those are called as seminiferous tubule. Seminiferous tubule. So this is very important, because I told you the formation of sperm takes place in testis. So exactly in the seminiferous tubule the sperm formation takes place. So that is why we call the seminiferous tubule as functional and structural unit of male reproductive system. This is so important. So when you take, this is one seminiferous tubule. So there are seminiferous tubules. These, inside the seminiferous tubule there are two type of cells. Okay, this is very important, remember. The one is spermatogenic cell and the other one is Sertoli cell. Spermatogenic cells are, they undergo meiosis division to produce the sperm. Okay, so these cells are very responsible to produce the sperm. Spermatogenic cell and Sertoli cells are the cells which provide nutrition or nourishment to the spermatogenic cell. Okay, so what is the importance of Sertoli cell? The question may be asked in exam. So what is the importance of Sertoli cells? These are the cells which are present in the seminiferous tubule and they provide the nourishment to the spermatogenic cell and the immature sperm. So this is called as nurse cell because it it nourishes the spermatogenic cells. Okay, so this is about testes and parts. What are the parts inside the testes, what formation and how the sperms are formed in the testes we have studied now. Okay, so inside the seminiferous tubule, in between the space is there. This space is called as interstitial space. Okay, so here Leydig cells are present. Leydig cell. What is the importance of Leydig cell? They produce the androgen hormone, male hormone. Okay, the male hormone, androgen hormone, is produced by the Leydig cells which are present in the interstitial space. So now are you thorough? Yes, you are thorough with the testes. Next we'll go to accessory duct. Okay, so the first part is done, pair of testes. The next is accessory duct. Okay, accessory duct. So the sperm is produced and the hormones are produced in the testes. So now these hormones, and the sperm which is formed in the testes should be carried to the external genitalia, penis, right? So there are some ducts, pipes. Okay, the pipe should not be used, we just call it ducts. There are some ducts which are responsible to carry the sperm whichever is formed in the testes. Okay, so the ducts carry the sperm which is formed in the testes. What is the function of ducts? To carry the sperm. First comes the reed testes. Reed testes. So you just imagine the concept. In the testes, I told you so many compartments. In the compartments, seminiferous tubules. So the duct arriving from the seminiferous tubule, they are sky blue in color. Okay, that is reed testis, and all the ducts which are coming from every compartment join together, and this duct is called as vas efferentia. Okay, and the vas efferentia is continued in the comma shaped duct which is orange in color, and this duct is called as epididymis. Epididymis is the comma shaped duct which is followed by the vas efferentia, and lastly ascending, okay, which is running towards the top. The ascending duct is called as vas deferens, vas differentia or vas deferens. So these are the four accessory ducts which are responsible to carry the sperm from the testes. Okay, reed testis, vas efferentia, epididymis and vas deferens. Okay, so once we are done with the accessory ducts, next we will study accessory glands. Okay, once the secretion which is, once the sperm which is formed in the testes reach the vas deferens, these ducts store the sperm and also carry the sperm. This vas deferens loops around the ureter. These are the two ureter, okay, which are coming from the kidney. Okay. Next, this is the urinary bladder. The orange color is, I have mentioned here, urinary bladder, and this is ureter. Next is, once the sperm is carried here, okay, next is accessory glands. The sperm is mixed with some secretions which are secreted by the glands. The box, seminal vesicle, prostrate gland and bulbourethral gland. These are the three glands which are present in the male reproductive system. Okay, the sky blue colored structure, whatever I have drawn, a pair, they are in pair. The first gland is seminal vesicle. These are the seminal vesicle. It secretes the seminal plasma, okay, both the prostrate gland, okay, this surrounds the 1 and 2. These two glands secrete the seminal plasma and which is mixed here, okay, the sperms are coming, which is mixed with the seminal plasma secreted by these two glands, seminal vesicle and prostrate gland. And the third gland is bulbourethral gland. This is about the accessory glands. And the last is external genitalia. External genitalia, where it is having a special tissue around. This is erectile in nature. Okay, during the sexual intercourse, this tissue is helpful in the erection of the penis, and this tip region is called as glans penis, and it is covered with the foreskin, right? So this is about external genitalia. Thank you.